haven't had one of these in a while. Listen, you know, it's your boy Scotty Man back with another one. Listen, we here waiting for this board meeting, as you can clearly tell. I'm here on time. You know what I'm saying? In my right position, sitting here. You know what I'm saying? Uh, over the past year or so, probably a year and a half since I've been doing these board meetings, it's been very interesting. We've heard some crazy things, you know what I'm saying? Heard about the $237 million fraud, heard about raffle tickets. Can't forget that. Can't forget the raffle tickets. Right? So it's a lot going on. So I think the 1 year contract offer, right? So it's been so many different things that we've heard from the Board of Trustee meeting. So I'm curious to see how smooth this goes. You currently what football? Remember the football debacle with getting an agency, not getting an agency, Sean Gibbs not being approved. Just man, FAMU gonna FAMU, okay? FAMU is going to FAMU. But I think this journey might be a little different, right? I think everybody kind of understands what's coming down the pipe. Everybody understands how big of a hire this is for FAMU, especially for FAMU basketball. And listen, man, you gotta give credit what credit is due. You gotta let Miss Suggs talk her stuff.
Oh, goddamn!
I mean, come on, man. You get your coach stolen, right? For a chunk of change, and then you don't go get a guy. You go get the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I want to be very clear. Like, you're talking about a guy who does not need to. The reason why I love this hire so much is you're not getting a guy from Texas and Louisiana or California who doesn't understand Florida, who doesn't understand Tallahassee. There is no 90-day waiting period to get acclimated, to understand Florida, to understand the FAMU. Charlie Ward's family is FAMU graduates. Charlie Ward is a Florida State graduate. I mean, he's probably walked up and down Tallahassee every single day of his life, right? So it's an easy transition for Charlie from going from Florida High, I believe, to now FAMU as well. Some of the staff members that he's bringing, I won't speak on that, but some of the staff members he's bringing have some ties to the Tallahassee area, right? And have done big things in that area. So again, you're not having a waiting period or some hard transition that you will come to expect when you're hiring a coach who's not from the state of Florida, who doesn't understand Tallahassee and doesn't understand all those things, right? And again, Charlie Ward has put kids in Power 5. Charlie Ward understands the AAU cycle, right? He understands the dynamic. Again, he has the connection to Florida State, so there might be some Florida State players that might come over there with him as well, right? So just little things like that I think are going to be transformational in this hire. But let me be very clear, and I want to be very clear to the people, because I believe there's going to be some articles written, right? From Ballhead Rick Fox's station to Baby Cornrow's station. If you're new here, the chat will tell you who those people are, right? So you're going to hear some stories and written stories. Let me say something. From what I've been told, Charlie Ward asked to take a low salary. I'm going to say that again for all the people in the back, right? Because all I've been seeing on Twitter was probably going to be written about or whatever. Oh my God, that salary is so low. Charlie Ward asked to take a lower salary because from what I was told is that he's like, yo, I'm coming with resources. I don't need your money. I'm good. Use that money to facilitate some other things. Just give me this, give me the basics. All right, cool. And we gonna hit the ground running. I'm coming with resources, right? And that's what an institution like FAMU needs in this situation, right? You need a trendsetter. You need a name grab. You need somebody that's gonna put eyes and butts in seats. I've gotten a few FAMU people that I know have gotten calls from Florida State fans, and they white, caucus of the mountains white, and they're like, hey man, we're excited. we want to support. We're going to support Charlie because, albeit now, this is what I've heard from some Florida State people and some FAMU people. They say, listen, Deion has the bigger name, yes, but Florida State loves Charlie Ward. That's what I've been told. That's what I've been told, right? They say like Deion got the bigger name. And what Deion is not for Florida State, because a lot of those white people do not like Deion, right? Didn't like the arrogance, didn't like the bravado and all that type of stuff. They love Charlie Ward. So, and I've been told a lot of them call Charlie Ward the GOAT from FSU, right? So you have that dynamic. So again, I really think this is when Ms. Suggs got on her press conference and said, listen, we trying to bring the city out. This is what you do to bring the city out. This is what it looks like to bring the city out. You go get a city legend, right? You go get a city legend, a Tallahassee legend, right? And you bring them to your facility and see how the city responds to bring the city out. So I'm excited, man. I really am. I really am. I hope everything works out. I hope the Board of Trustees don't F this up. Like they've done. Listen, again, right? I'm going to say this. At the end of the day, I do not think that the Pratchett Prairie thing was handled bad. I'm going to keep saying that. I got some FAMU people in here. I probably got some non-FAMU people here. I know y'all over there watching. They're like, no, Scotty, I disagree. I don't give a damn if you disagree. I do not care, right? Patrick Carey does not ring bells. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. He didn't come in the first year and win the SWAC. He put you in 8th place. Your last coach was so bad. Listen, your last coach was so bad. I could have coached you 8 games over his schedule or over his record. And y'all would be like, oh, man, Scotty need to upgrade. It's just, again, FAMU was in an abusive relationship. They get out that relationship. They got a guy that treats them well, and now he's the best thing since sliced bread. No. Okay, he got his 1-year deal. He did what he was supposed to do as a coach. He won. Y'all was ass. He won. Congratulations. Now he's at Grambling. It's not a big deal. He's not that nice. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you just can't make me believe that you lost out on something that heavenly. Oh my God, I can't believe we lost our bro. He not even Tamika Reed. He not Tamika Reed. Like, again, I'm going like that's my standard. You lose somebody like Tamika Reed, you're like, damn, like, whew, that's hard, right? That's tough. You lost a light-skinned man that was tall from the DMV. Go find another one. Very simple. Go find another one. Okay, very simple. So like I said, and then look, you trip, fall, and slip and bump your head on Charlie Ward. How is that not a win? You lose a tall, light-skinned dude, right? And you slip, fall, bump your head on Charlie Ward. Tell me how good your AD is. That's all I'm saying. So, to each his own. But listen, we here, we waiting for the event. Hopefully, as Black people wish they would start on time, but they don't. So, we'll see. Nobody said I was a coach. I could have won some. Listen, man, don't play me. I could win some games in the SWAC. It ain't that difficult. I could have won some games in the SWAC. Okay, stop playing me. I mean, I ain't gonna dominate, but I could have won some games. Ward as a he was a 2-sport athlete. He can slide over. He can slide over there to that football side. Ain't nobody gonna be mad at that. Yeah, he can coach. He was like 149 and 50 something at his high school. Won a state title in 2002. You know what I'm saying? So that is what it is. So But all right, I'm gonna sit in the background. Hopefully, this gets started in a little bit. All right, so I got a message here. It says, "Attention, FAMU community. We are experiencing technical difficulties with the Zoom link for today's Board of Trustee meeting. Please stand by. We will provide an update once the issue is resolved. Thank you for your patience and understanding." So this says FAMU Board of Trustee meeting delay. So I don't know what that will look like. You guys can stay on. I don't know if I'm gonna stay on. I'm trying to debate. You guys can. Y'all let me know in the chat. You want me to stay on? I'll play some music. We can kick it, hang out, figure it out. Get the likes. Thank you, Fly Great Street. Or I can just end this and then start it back up when things are resolved. It's up to you guys. You guys let me know in the chat. I'm open to either one. My son has a baseball game at 5:30, so if they don't get this up and running soon, I ain't even gonna be here. So canceled. Y'all let me know. What we doing? We staying on? We getting off? What we doing? Because watching this on the replay with, pretty much like, bro. So listen, that's crazy. That's crazy work. If anybody, let me see. All right, let's go there. Yeah. Am I doing an NBA coverage playoff? Probably not. I'm not the biggest. I'm not the biggest NBA fan. Let me get y'all to. I got the screenshot here. Somebody sent me today. About the situation. Let me see. Who sent it to me? Here you go. I'm about to bring it up right now so you guys can read it. Rest we kicking it, watching the portal go crazy. yeah. It's wild. All right, so let me bring this up real quick. I'll stop that screenshot. Somebody just let me know when the stuff works, so I'll bring it back up. All right, so window, boom. Now I'm gonna zoom this in as best I can because I know I can't read this. All right, but here we go. Right, it says, just imagine stringing Coach James and Coach Shields along for a month, thinking they will be permanently installed as leaders of the 2025-2026 Devilettes basketball team, only to find out via the local news reporter that the previous coach would be getting her job back and has been telling everyone with an ear that she was going to fire James and Shields, and not only was looking for new assistants, but illegally recruiting while suspended. Then imagine you are Coach James finding out that you are no longer the interim head coach, but the leadership wants you to lie to the remaining players so that they don't hit the transfer portal, because 7 players are already in the portal, including 2 starters. And this after meeting with the leadership as a team. Well, you don't have to imagine it, because that's exactly the situation surrounding Devilettes basketball. Valley is in turmoil with a lot of good people, many Valley alums and individuals who deeply care about the well-being of the institution, being run off or about to resign because of how disorganized the institution is. But they are worried more about a dummy fan page than the overall health of the institution than it shows. Pray for Valley. It's a shit show right now. Listen, that is tough. That's just tough. I ain't even gonna hold you. I feel for those coaches, man. I listen. I don't even know what to say, right? Valley is Valley's that cousin that shows up in the 99 Nissan Altima brakes screeching, right? And you just be like, that's just who they are. That's just them. You know what I'm saying? Music blasting, you know what I'm saying? Probably a CNA. Just can't get right. Just can't get right. I mean, the funny thing is I like the hiring that they did for the football coach. I love Sam Parker as the OC, right? But just it's just like the person says, it's a shit show. It's Valley, right? When people be like, oh man, I'm like, it's Valley. It's Valley. Who cares? It's Valley. It's one of those type of situations. And I agree with Blue. It's time for them to just drop down and just do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? It's time for them to just drop down D2, D3. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Stop trying to be all up in D1 because Jerry Rice was your former person and your famous alum. Listen. It's not you no more. Okay? It's not you no more. You can't. It's like when you talk to them old heads that be out there at the basketball court. Hey man, you can't do that no more. Your body don't work like it used to. Can't jump like you used to. Can't run like you used to. Right? You smelling like a whole pack of Bengay. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. It's okay. It's okay to know where you're at. It's okay. So I feel for those coaches down there. At the end of the day, Valley don't care. I don't care. Because I don't care about Valley. Now, when football season come around, I'm going to have my eyes on Mr. Sam Parker. I really believe they got something brewing up down there offensively, but, and I want to be very clear. I talked to Zoe probably like this weekend. I talked to Zoe. Zoe guaranteed me that Ferris State quarterback was going to Valley. See, he ain't going to say that. He ain't going to say that because he's just absolutely wrong right now. But I'm going to tell you what really went down. I'm on the phone with him, and I'm like, yo, you hear about that Ferris State quarterback? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I hope he goes to PV. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would make the SWAC really interesting. I said, but he got some big time offers coming. Nah, Scotty, he going to Valley. I said, what? Nah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you know how Zoe be. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, he going to Valley. I said, you telling me he was going to leave Ferris State to go to Valley? Scotty, I know you. I'm telling you. All right. Okay, now. When he at Valley, don't say I didn't tell you so. Now, have you heard anything from Zoe? You ain't heard a peep from Zoe. I'm gonna tell you what happened because the Bama ain't going to no Valley. That Bama's at Ole Miss right now. That Bama's at Ole Miss right now with a bag. Probably a milli. Easy. Talking about he going to some Valley. Man. Next time Zoe come on. All right. Next time you go to the Zone Coverage podcast and he pop up, I need you Bama's to be in the chat and say, Zoe, what happened? What happened to the Ferris State quarterback, Zoe? Why he not at Valley? Accountability, baby. Accountability. Okay? Straight accountability. Now, I was going to talk about this at later tonight, but I'm going to talk about it right now because it's been popping. Might as well just turn this into a straight live show, right? Let's talk about it, right? Since this is a live show now. Now, this has been blowing up the waves. Right? First off, let me say this. I love this. I love it. Listen, there is nothing at this point right here, right now. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. There's nothing right here, right now, that Jermaine Jackson can do that I'm not a fan of. could cuss out every SWAC coach's mama. I'm a fan. I'm a fan because you know why? This Bama be standing on business. He be standing on business. I love this. If I was a PV fan and I like to wear purple, which does not look good on me, but if I did, listen, you talking about going to bat? Listen, PV needs to embody their inner Dion, right? Like their inner Jackson State, because protect Jermaine Jackson at all costs. I know you PV people got 12 fans, maybe 13. You know, Jermaine came over. Y'all need to get together, all 13 of y'all, and y'all need to protect Jermaine Jackson at all costs. I'm talking about blind sheep following like Jackson State did Dion. PV fans need to blindly follow Jermaine Jackson wherever he takes them, because I'm loving this energy. Let's read it together. I feel like we're in a good book. All right, turn to me, 2nd Jermaine, verse 1. Okay, turn with me to 2nd Jermaine, verse 1. And verse 1 reads, it says, when I follow you, there's a 4-hour window to follow back, or we done. Verse 2, send your number, transcripts, hit it in the first message. All right, high and tight? Highlight, my bad, I'm sorry. Highlight in the first message, right? Verse 3, make sure your address, make sure you address my staff as coach and not bro or by first last name. Verse 4, don't ask me for no NIL, which we do have. When PFF has you taking less than 200 snaps on the year, you should have gotten your bank from them. Now it's time to play. All right. Verse 5, pray, talk to your family, girlfriend, dog, any other people before we offer you. Not offer you, take 80 visits. I'm going to want to know ASAP. That don't go.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with them.
Listen, blindly follow, just like them Bemas at Paho State, blindly follow Prime over the edge, and how they told you he was Jesus, and how they told you he was gonna be there for 4 years, how they told you Shador is gonna graduate from Jackson. You remember all that? How the J hat was still gonna be relevant. All that. I need y'all to package up all the delusion that Paho State had for you, and I need y'all to embody it, because I know you don't got enough fans to do it, right? I know you don't got enough fans to do it, right? But you need to have the mindset. PV fans need to start coming out the woodworks, because I'm telling you, Jermaine Jackson is the one to follow. Okay? Everybody, whatever cult that was that drunk that Kool-Aid and everybody died, that's where PV need to be. This is not Clark, Atlanta. This is Claflin. Don't do me like that. This ain't Clark, Atlanta. This is Claflin University, South Carolina, baby. We're not doing that. All right. So that's how PV fans need to be. Now, not to the extent of Lionel, PV versus everybody talking about undefeated and no. Maybe PV by 4. The farthest I would go is PV by 40. Okay. Yeah, they need Jim Jones. They need it. They need it. I don't care. They better Jim Jones the punch. Listen, I'm telling you, it need to be purple punch. What's that? The Omega Sci-Fi Go-Go Jam Juice, whatever Q Sci-Fi do, whatever them dogs be barking, whatever. They need that juice, Jungle Jam, whatever they call it. They need purple. They need that purple drink, okay? And everybody in PV need to drink it, and I don't give a damn where it take you, okay? You need to follow the man. That's all I'm saying. I love it. I love it. this is 10 times better than whatever Bubba McDowell was going to do. Shout out to AD Golf. Shout out to the light-skinned, dark-skinned brother, okay? AD Golf is a light-skinned, dark-skinned brother. Shout out to him, okay? Drink the juice. Eat the cake, anime. If I was a PV alum, I'm following Tremaine Jackson to the ends of the earth until I can't follow you no more. Okay? Because I'm loving it. The album, they got album drops. They got album transfer portal. It is, I dare say, PV is probably right here, right now, probably the top 3 in media. Listen to what I just said. I need y'all to hear me. Right here, right now. And it hurts my heart to say this. PV is probably top 3 in just media entertainment. They are so good at what they do. They had the video of the cameramen running behind the guys. They got the graphics with the album chain. They got drop segments with Tremaine. They got football clips. They got it all going. Listen. Oh, it feels like my throat is itching as I'm saying it. Like, I can't wait to see what they do for like the season, like while in the season, or like summer workouts, like right before it gets to the season, of how involved the media is going to be, because they are doing such a damn good job. Such a damn good job. So shout out to Tremaine. Shout out to all the people at PV Media. Shout out to the athletics department in the football section, because the rest of the Alabamas is not that good yet. I mean, softball's pretty decent, but the rest of the Alabamas is trash. Right? But shout out to Tremaine, the football team, the media, and whatever else they got going in the football section. I'm gonna be honest with you. I text Tremaine. I can show you the text message. But I text Tremaine and I said, listen, if you get that QB from Ferris State, I'm gonna officially join the bandwagon. Didn't happen. I'm good. Okay, I'm good. I texted him. Some laughing emojis. You know what I'm saying? I said, if you get him, I'm gonna go ahead and just join the bandwagon. I was gonna be on the purple. Okay, but he didn't get him, so I'm free to do as I please. So. But yeah, I was no bull. I was gonna have a PV shirt on. I was gonna be like, yo, PV, who knows? You know what I'm saying? I was gonna be right there. I was gonna be right there with the drizzle storm, the marching drizzle. I was gonna be right there with the marching drizzle. PV, who knows? Like, I was gonna be right there, all the chants. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna be there with everything. You know what I'm saying? Engineering, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna be just like a regular fan, not show up to the game. I was all in. I wasn't gonna show up to the game like PV fans. I was gonna wear my PV shirt. I was gonna PV who knows, march and drizzle. I was gonna support. I was gonna do all that. So it's the 5 Panther Portal Commandments. Oh man, yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna do all that. Shout out to Tremaine. Listen, they need like a this. Okay, stay with me. Since we just having fun, let's have some fun, right? I got about 300 of y'all, probably like half on Twitter, half on. This is how I feel when I think about AD Golf and Tremaine Jackson. When I see them together, this is what I think about. This song right here.
Ain't nothing but against the party. Why you acting like that? Oh shit. You done fucked up, man. You done put 2 of America's most wanted in the same motherfucking place at the same motherfucking time.
Now you gotta visualize it though. Okay, stay with me now. Listen, I know y'all like, what? Listen, AD Golf, light-skinned, dark-skinned guy. Tremaine Jackson is a black. Listen, PV media, listen to me. You need to do something with them together, back to back. Got the do-rag, AI it. I don't give a damn what you do. You gotta have them together. Every time I see them kicking it, this is what I be thinking about.
Y'all niggas about to feel this. Break out the champagne glasses and motherfucking condoms. Have one on us, all right? Picture perfect. I paint a perfect picture. Bomber hooches with precision. My intentions to get with you with that double OP. Dog, my fucking homie. Use a cold ass nigga on them all.
Showing up, I keep my hand on my gun, cause they got me on the run. Now I'm back in the courtroom, waiting on the outcome. Free Tupac is all that's on the niggas' mind. But at the same time, it seems they trying to take mine. So I'm gonna get smart and get defensive and shit. And put together a million march for some gangster shit.
So now they got us.
Yeah, so that's how I be feeling. That's just when I see them together, that's the song that pops into my head. Got the same up, stop. You know what I'm saying? So with a drop top with purple punch. Come on, man. Talk to me. In a drop top drinking that purple punch. Hey, listen, that's free. That's free game right there, PV. I'm giving you the free content right there. That's just, you know what I'm saying? Or you can hit it with some let me see. Yeah, that's all I got. Coach Biggie Vibes, ADS Puff. That's not that Coach has those Biggie vibes, AD has Puff Daddy vibes. You know what? I could see it. I can see it. I'm trying to think what song fits though. I get the crack commandments, but let me see. I'm trying to think. Like a really good song. That's like but it got to be a vibe though. It can't be like a slow jump. It got to be like a bopper. The only I would say this will be the only one I can really think of that really fits that vibe. Cause you gotta think, right? Biggie and Puff, you gotta think like 80 golf. See, okay, let me show y'all these pictures, right? Because I gotta show you the pictures so y'all can kind of get, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can kind of get the vibes that, because some of y'all don't know, but some of y'all do know. So I'm gonna give y'all some of the vibes. Let me see. All right, this is perfect. Perfect. All right, let me save this real quick. I'm gonna blow this up and then I'm gonna show y'all. So this is perfect. Stay with me real quick. Right? All right, here we go. So I'm gonna check out Victory, but yeah, that shiny suit era, right? So again, don't worry about the lady, okay? Don't worry about the lady. Just look at them two, right? Now you got a vision, because you got to envision it. I gotta give you the vision, right? Now, mind you, shiny suit era, and they in that jank.
Who's hot, who not? Tell me who rock, who sell out in the stores. You tell me who flop, who cop the blue.
Nah, that don't work, because it's more of a Mace song than Biggie song. That don't work. Nah, that don't work. All right, let me see. Somebody said Victory. I never heard that. Play a hater. Let me see what y'all talking about, because I don't know all these songs. Let me see. Biggie, Victory. Let me see. I never heard this thing. But it gotta be Puff on. Oh, okay.
One.
I heard this song.
1, 2. Check me out right here, yo.
Yo, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then we might as well shoot you nothing but choke. And that jealousy is.
Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. Nah, that ain't it. Nah, that ain't it. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. But y'all get my point, though. Y'all get my point. I kind of feel like if we were talking Biggie, let me see. I like this one though. I think we're talking Biggie and Puff. Let me see. Flavor. Nope, that's that one. Not that one. Yes, this one. How about here?
Yo, big.
Yeah, I hear you, dog. I hear you, man. All right, 7:30.
Yo, take down this information.
I no pen. No doubt.
When the la hits your lyrics, just split your head so hard that your hat can't fit you. Either I'm with you or against you. Format bent you. Back through that maze I sent you. Talking to the rap inventor.
See, now you can see with the purple drink. You get what I'm saying? It's a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe. I'm going back to Cali. So, you know what I'm saying? Or since we in Texas, you gotta go. To me, this is like a Texan legendary song. Like, since we in Texas, you gotta go here. So you can make 80 golf like Paul Wall. Oh, that's perfect. You can make 80 golf Paul Wall, and then you can make Coach Jackson like Mike Jones. You feel me? Or like your version of Slim Thug, or like Big Hawk or something. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look who creeping, look who crawling, still balling in the mix. Hey, stop the song.
Look who crawling,
Still balling in the mix. It's that 6'6" slow kicks them niggas sticking your chick.
Pulling tricks, looking slick at all times when I'm flipping. Car sipping, car dipping, Grant wood grain gripping.
Still tipping on fofos, wrapped in fofos, packed in fofos, and I'm packing fofos. Blowing on the endo, GameCube, Nintendo, 5% tint, so you can't see up in my window. And then you got 80 golf.
I'm back with the camp. I'm crawling.
What it do is Paul Wall. I'm the people's champ. My chain light up like a lamp, cause now I'm back with the camp. I'm pulling similar to an ant, cause I'm low to the earth. People's feelings get hurt when they figure out what I'm worth. I got 84s poking out at the club, I'm showing out. I'm a player, ain't no doubt. Hoes wanna know what I'm about. Biggest cuts all in my mouth, richest cuts all in my chain. Wood grain all with my lanes. Come on, man. That's how you gotta do it. That's how you gotta do it. Thank you. Perfect. 80 golf Paul Wall, and you can make Tremaine Mike Jones. You know what I'm saying? So something like that. Hey, that's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. But I think Slim Thug is better. Let's see. I'm trying to see a song. Oh, y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know. That's a little too Texas. Let me see. Good dude sitting sideways with Big Pokey. You know what I'm saying? That definitely worked. So, how everyone do? Nah, ain't nobody. Listen. Dog, you only show up. First of all, you only show up in the when everything's 0-0. You gotta be the most non-active loser I ever seen in my life. The only time you show up is when it's 0-0. You are you listen, you think Powell State fans are front runners. This ninja right here be front running like a bug. Oh, Scotty, we this. Oh, Scotty, we that. And then when they start losing, nowhere to be found. Won't be in the chat. Don't call in. Don't do none of that. I'm telling you, the most inactive loser, that boy be gone. Don't. Please don't entertain him. Now you want to be a fan. No, now you want to be a fan. That's the real talk. Now you want to be a fan now. Oh, don't become a fan now. Boy, stop. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. As soon as that man get to losing, you know, he go, man. Oh, Scotty, I had to work. Oh, you had to work? You knew the game was Saturday. You know I go live every Monday after the game, but now you gotta work. You can't jump in the chat at 7 o'clock at night. You still working? What job you doing? What you managing a nightclub? What you doing at 7, 8 o'clock at night? What job you working? You see what I'm saying? Bama's just be lying. Don't join. Get out of here, man. So let me see what else we got here. But nah, I do love what they got going. I do love what they're doing over there at PV, media wise and stuff like that. But let's see what time it is. Almost about 4 o'clock. Let me see. Oh, no, that's not it. What else I had to talk about? Oh, last thing before I get up out of here. Let's talk about this, Bama. Okay, I gotta find the picture first. Let me find the picture, and we're gonna get right to it. All right. I got to talk about this guy. I'm not going to say his name until I pull his picture up because that's just me. All right. That's just me. So let me bring this up. Now, listen. Y'all going to know who y'all are when I address y'all. Now, let's talk about this, Bama. First of all, you cannot tell me, I don't care what none of y'all Bama say, you can't tell me that he did not ride the short yellow bus. I don't care. This picture alone tells me that he has ridden on the short yellow bus. Now, how he's matriculated over time, I get it. But at some point in his life, he was on the short yellow bus. Now, let's get back to the matter at hand. Now, I want to be very clear for all you Bethune-Cookman Bamas. I told you Little Bill was ass. I told you Little Bill was ass. The old head coach who got his little V-neck shirt out, got his taco meat chest out. Him. The other alums that be out there scurrying about. I told all you Bamas, when you let Ed Reed walk out the door, I told you, as soon as you hired this Bama, I said, bad choice. Bad choice. Him and Lil Bill. Told you it was a bad choice. You got half your team in the portal, right? You've been ass for the last few years. You regressed from the time where he got the team to where it is now is completely on a downtrend. I've had more alums stick up for this Bama than that need to not. Oh, Scotty, you just gotta give him Scotty, you gotta give him a chance. Gotta give him a chance, Scotty. I mean, God, just let him cook, let him work, let him do. Let's not forget.
Oh, goddamn.
Let's not forget he got Bethune-Cookman losing the D2 schools. Again, I told y'all when you hired this Bama that it was going to be tragic. I told you that players from Florida State were hitting me up talking about he don't know what he's talking about. Oh, let me even stay with me. Stay with me. Somebody sent me this in my comment section. I meant to talk about it. I got to find it. Oh, but when I find it, we're going to read it together. We're going to stand for the reading of this word, okay? Let me, here we go. Oh, yeah. I've been waiting to bust this out. No diddy. I've been waiting to bust this out. I want y'all to read it. We're going to stand for the reading of this word. I need y'all to, y'all going to read this. Somebody sent this to me in the comments. Oh, yeah, I've been waiting. I've been waiting to get on you, little Bill. Let's read together, shall we? As a former Bethune player who, alongside his two older brothers, played for Underwoody in 2023, I can say he was by far the worst coach I've ever had. That ain't by me. I didn't say that, even though I already knew he was going to be ass. And all the coaches underneath of him didn't like him as well. The way he ran the program was so scary, afraid to trust players and coaches. This is a man that promised this and that and the third and didn't live up to any of it. In my experience, my coach, Brandon Washington, former NFL O-line, Miami U player, was arguably one of the better coaches at the program. I would follow him through a battlefield. I would never follow Woody. Sound like we talking about the Bama from Toy Story. I would never follow Woody. He's scared. He sounds like the dog, timid, and doesn't stand on anything. And there's no one there to hold him accountable for his words. B. Wash made my year there amazing, though. Shoot, Coach Wash and Coach Caesar. Can we read back from the top, please? I just want to read from the top. Can we take it from the top? Right at this top. Let's read together. As a former Bethune player who, alongside his two older brothers, played under Woody in 2023, I can say he was by far the worst coach I've ever had. See, now I'm the bad guy, calling him Little Bill, saying he rolled the short yellow bus. I'm the bad guy. You telling me, and I'm sorry to do this. I'm really not, but I am. You telling me that if you saw this guy coming a mile away, you telling me you think he a head coach? If you saw this guy coming a mile away, you telling me, you saying, that's a head coach right there. Half of the women in the chat wouldn't even date this man because they'd be like, "Are you okay? Are you sure you're okay?" Like mentally, you got it all up. You got it. Okay. All right. Just a little. You gonna take care of the check though, right? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Thank you. Bye. But I'm the bad guy. Everybody want to blame Scotty. Everybody want to blame Scotty. I'm the bad guy. Oh, everybody want to come for me. I'm the worst. Oh, he's an asshole. He's the worst. All he does is talk about our team. Dude, like, come on, man. This is easy. This isn't hard. Like, something. Listen, man. Some things are just what it is. Like if it's a duck and it walk like a duck and it quack like a duck, it ain't a mongoose. Like, come on. Some of this stuff is just too easy. You know what I'm saying? It's just too easy. 2 + 2. Listen, has anybody seen has anybody seen it's a thing that The Rocket did, and he's like, class, and he's talking, he's like, class, I have a problem on the board. What is 2 + 2? Woody, do you know? Thomas Jefferson, sucker. Like, I mean, like, that is the vibes that Little Bill gives me. That's just the vibes. And again, what bothers me the most is y'all will jump on, y'all be like, oh man, Scotty so this, and man, Scotty so mean. But when you're at home and you're sitting in your bed at night and you just sit back and you think, you're like, damn, he do look a little special. He do look a little special. That's all I'm saying. Just call a spade a spade. Just call a spade a spade. In some things, you got to look the part. Just some things. In some instances, you got to look the part. You got to look the part. And Little Bill, from day one, never looked the part, never talked the part. He never had the charisma of a head coach. He just never had it, right? Cozy doesn't have that charisma, but you gotta see it play out on the field, right? So you're like, you don't have head coach charisma, but we'll see what that looks like going forward, right? You got short man Napoleon syndrome, but we'll see what that goes leading forward. But again, Little Bill could have proved us all wrong, by winning on the field, right? By winning on the field. He couldn't do that. And then the rumors swirling that he didn't do anything as a linebacker coach at FSU, that he was just, who's the head coach, the black head coach that was at Florida State? Like, he's his guy. He's his best friend. So he just took his best friend everywhere he went with him. You know what I'm saying? That he wasn't really a real coach. And that's not by me. That was by Florida State players who got on a podcast. Y'all might not remember this, but I do. Florida State players got on a podcast after he was named the head coach of Bethune-Cookman and talked about how bad he was as a head coach. Listen, you keep hail Wildcats and all this. Let's go Wildcats. Listen, you're going to be looking for a new coach. Like, stop playing me. Stop playing me. Okay? Stop it. Stop it. Sometimes you just gotta let the dream die. Right? What it likes to hear you say, what is a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? Yes, it does. That's what happens to Little Bill. It just dries up like a raisin in the sun. Let's not act like it's something big or something, you know what I'm saying? As Maya Angelou would say, but when they show you who they are, believe them. He's the pitcher. When they show you who they are, as she would say, believe them. Okay? Believe them. Okay? Because what you're going to do all season is rise like your blood pressure. That's all it's going to do. All you Bethune-Cookman fans thinking that something's going to change, your blood pressure just going to rise. Okay? That's it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right? So, all I'm saying is, I'm going to call a spade a spade. Now, word on the street is that, word on the street is this is what I've been told by some people, that when Little Bill sees me, it's on sight. That's what I've been, listen, I'm just telling you what I've been told from people in the HBCU circle. When Little Bill see me, it's on sight. All I'm going to say, Little Bill, just make sure you got your helmet on. Make sure you strap your helmet on tight. The one with the open top, you know what I'm saying, that protects the back of it. You know, you got the, you know, yeah. Some of y'all haven't seen it. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all haven't seen it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just make sure. Just want to make sure he got his helmet. You know, listen, because I'm all about safety first. Okay, I'm all about safety first. That's all I'm saying. I'm all about safety first because, you know, that's just who I am. You know, I believe in safety first. So listen, listen. just make sure. Just make sure you got, listen, I'm all about safety first, okay? Make sure it fits. You know what I'm saying? Got the half open, you know what I'm saying? Got the wraparound, right? Just make sure it's snug. That's all listen, just make sure it's snug. That's all I'm saying. Just make sure it's snug. You know what I'm saying? Because again, so I'm all about safety first. All about safety first. Make sure it's nice and snug. And you're good. You're good to go. Okay, you're good to go. That's it. You know, that's it. Have y'all seen his head? No, did he? Yeah, have y'all seen his head? No, did he? Oh, okay. Okay. Before I go, just one last time. Again, it's not that I didn't say this. Scotty didn't say he was the worst coach ever. I didn't say that. Okay? That never came out of my mouth. All right. See, this is how I be getting in trouble. This is how I be getting in trouble with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? This y'all be egging me on, and right, and then I feel like Mike Epps, right? Like I gotta walk out here and see my wife, and then I'm like, I gotta live here, you don't. And then she got the baby in one hand, and then she gonna be like, oh, you just felt the need to go off script today, huh? And I'm like, see, you didn't see the comment that Samuel said. He asked me to bring up the press conference. I didn't even want to do that. I wasn't even thinking like that. I was just thinking like, I'm gonna just make my comments and I'm gonna just go. But then he was like, hey, Scotty, why don't you bring up the press conference? And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I was like, let everybody see the press conference. What's wrong with the press conference? You know, then we watched the press conference together. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just makes logical sense to me. Like, he wanted to see the press conference. Like, hey, let's bring up the press conference, right? So no, we're not doing that, right? Because again, you're trying to set me up. You cannot trick me. You cannot trick me, okay? So that's all I'm saying. Oh, Little Bill, by far. Now, okay, now I gotta bring it up. Since you guys are asking about, you know, which ones were, right? Because let's Little Bill by far. I don't see the press conference. But I'm gonna just play his media day. I just yeah. Listen, I ain't got the. Somebody said pretty please. I ain't got the. I'm gonna just play one. I'm gonna play interviews. Some of y'all, you know, seen it. Some of y'all have heard him speak. Some of you guys haven't. So I'm gonna bring up his press conference. This is Baldhead Rick Fox's channel. So here you go.
Ken Rashad, the 2024 SWAC Football Media Day for HBCU Sports. We are joined by Bethune-Cookman head coach Raymond Woody. Coach Woody, thank you for taking a few minutes to meet with us. Talk about your expectations going into the 2024 season.
Well, obviously the goal is to win each game every week. We've been working hard, on our technique fundamentals, attention to detail, equals the coordination of the play. We feel like that got us in a couple games last year. So, just being able to do that and it'll equal wins.
Obviously, the season from last year wasn't quite to your expectations, but just talk about what expectations should be going in with recent improvements. Talk about key acquisitions during the offseason and players that we could expect to see this year.
Well, we have some different people on our roster. When you come in after signing day, not knowing your team, and then you go through the year and the guys, they start to expect what's going on. And it seems like now, they expect to win. They know the program, they know the culture, they know that, everyone is going to be held accountable. The standard is a standard. And then going out, getting those guys, starting with my son, Ray Wood is third,
who was not good. Starting with my son, that's my son, boy, was not good.
The secondary, Dallas, Corbett, Orrin Patu, Courtney Reese. You get some of those guys that come in that's going to help the coaching. That's not going to help they're not going to hurt the culture. So those are the type of guys that we brought in, and with the guys that's returning, those guys are gotten bigger and stronger and faster, and we're looking for an exciting year.
You were fortunate enough to make some facility upgrades on campus. Talk about the impact that might have had with recruiting and so forth.
Well, first of all, I thank the administration for, making it happen with the practice field. That's huge. It saves time. The guys that have more time to study, more time to be there, practicing, instead of saying, hey, you know what, we got to go back and forth to Municipal Stadium, with the buses, and that requires a lot of, extra time. Now we're in a position where we save a lot of time, and administration really did a good job for allowing us to be on campus having a.
All right, so let me see. Oh yeah, here we go. I found it. Stay with me. I found it. I'm gonna send it to myself so I can play it for y'all, Bamas. Let me see. I think I found it. Here we go, right here.
I recognize that those relationships are vitally important. To achieve our program goals, our university community will play a pivotal role. You are the backbone of our program. We will host several programs that enable the university community to engage with us and learn how they can support our program. We plan to implement a guest coaches program, supervised player meet and greets. I look forward to establishing a solid foundation for our team. The goal is that our work will turn into wins, ultimately enhance the success of Bethune-Cookman University football and the university as a whole. We cannot define the success of our football program solely based on our wins on the field. Although those wins are our top priority, we must also define success in terms of graduation rates, holistic development of our student athletes through life skills development, providing mental health resources, participation in community service, and NIL education for our players. Parents, grandparents, guardians, your young men have committed to BCU, and I am committed to them and their success in life. I do not take this new responsibility lightly. I know I will create wins for our Bethune-Cookman football program because I have a passion for the game, our university, and the young men I have the opportunity to impact. I also look forward to impacting the lives of players as I recruit more high school athletes from the state to join the BCU family. Finally, I have an immense drive for winning, and I look forward to this journey and sharing it with you all. Now let's not show up to work, let's get to work. Hell Wildcats. Wildcats. Thank you. I played football here at Bethune-Cookman in the early 90s and graduated in 1996 as an academic and football All-American. During college, I met my wonderful wife, Stephanie, of 23 years here. We have 3 amazing kids. Ray the third, which is he's at Cal Berkeley, just graduated. And Alana, my daughter, she's a freshman at University of Central Florida. And then Caden Woody, who's he's an 8th grader. He decided to stay home and play in his basketball championship game. It feels so good to be home. I want to start by thanking President Dr. Drake and Athletic Director Reggie Thiz and the rest of the BCU administration for this opportunity.
I'm sorry. Like, did you forget what school you was at? BCU administration. Like, bro, this is your alma mater. This is your alma mater.
For years, I have held numerous coaching positions from the high school level to Division I institutions under Willie Taggart and have established amazing relationships throughout the state and across the country. As the next head football coach, I will have a strong focus on creating a winning culture. The academic, personal, and professional.
That's a lie. That's 2 years he lied. What that Bama say from Power? I didn't lie, you lie. I didn't lie, you lie. Like, that's a lie. And I will focus on the winning culture. He lying. I didn't lie, you lie. Zeke, when I called, they didn't have some of that ain't my birthday. I was born in 2002. That's not my birthday. When I called, they didn't have an Ezekiel Cross for 2002, but they had one in 98. Means you're 20. I mean, I broke the NCAA regulations. I mean, I broke NCAA violation. That means a lot of my. I'm sorry. I ain't lie, you lie. I ain't lie, you. Y'all gonna have me on the couch? Y'all gonna have me sleeping on the couch? Y'all gonna have me sleeping on the couch? I swear to God. Oh my Jesus Christ, Lord, have me save me, Jesus. Oh man. Oh Jesus. Oh. I'm sorry. Oh man. I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Oh. Yeah, I brought it over there. Whoo, Jesus. I'm sorry. Oh man, let's continue.
Professional development of our players, recruiting the best and brightest from the state of Florida and from around the country, and enhancing our engagement with you all and the members of our university community. Now, in the first 30 days, I will examine and feel our staff individually equally committed to both on and off the field. Then I will meet with all the players individually and get an opportunity to know a little bit more about them as well as them knowing a little bit more about me. Next, team up with the athletics department, including academic, student development, marketing, facilities, and all departments that support us. We will discuss how we can collaborate to strengthen our football program and partnerships. Also, partner with the university community, including senior stakeholders, donors, boosters, alumni, the student body, and the university faculty and staff. I recognize that those relationships are vitally important. To achieve our program goals, our university community will play a pivotal role.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
You.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hold on. Dog, he looked over. So y'all gonna get me in so much goddamn trouble. He looked over to his wife like, who wrote this? Like, he looked over to his wife like, this is super long. Who wrote this? Like, help me. Like, help me. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you missed. I don't know if y'all, I saw it. Yeah, I will go back a little bit. He looked at his wife like, please help me.
And the university faculty and staff. I recognize that those relationships are vitally important. To achieve our program goals, are
that man looked over at her like, yo.
vitally important. To achieve our program goals.
I'm sorry. Oh man, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm leaving. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Oh. One last time. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Are vitally important. To achieve our program goals.
See that man said, help me. Oh, okay, last time. I'm done.
Are vitally important. To achieve our program goals.
I'm leaving.
Our university.
I'm leaving. Hey, listen, that has been my time. Y'all gonna get me. I'm done. Hey, listen, until next time, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm a holler. God bless.